So Mother's Day has a fascinating history. Social movements have this predictable trend they follow, from something powerful and transformative to something safe and commercial. MLK was one of the most hated men in America, but as soon as he died, we reduced him to a street name and a holiday. Mother's Day follows a similar trajectory. In 1870, Julia Ward Howe called for a Mother's Day for peace. She wrote, and I'll read this: "Arise then, women of this day. Arise, all women who have hearts, whether our baptism be that of water or of tears. Say firmly, we will not have great questions decided by irrelevant agencies. Our husbands shall not come to us, reeking with carnage for caresses and applause. Our sons shall not be taken from us to unlearn all that we've been able to teach them of charity, mercy, and patience. We, women of one country, will be too tender to those of another to allow our sons to be trained to injure theirs. From the bosom of the devastated earth, a voice goes up with our own. It says, disarm. The sword of murder is not the balance of justice." Now, Howe's version of Mother's Day never made it off the ground. But 36 years later, the daughter of one of her partners, Anne Jarvis, wanted to honor her mother's work. And so she called for this non-political, upside-down version of Mother's Day, where children honor their mothers. And this one took off, but almost immediately, Jarvis tried to roll the whole thing back. She was appalled at how quickly companies turned it into something commercial and empty. A few years later, she was even arrested for protesting flour and candy retailers. So this year, as Hallmark is selling their cards, and as churches are pushing this prescriptive image of what mothers should be, remember how this whole thing started. And remember that the powers don't always handle threats by wiping them out, but by pretending to honor them.